Hey, everybody, look on the screen. What do you see? I see dust. Oh, I'm seeing dust, 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 dust. Trust in dust if you must. So, some of you ladies, especially some of you younger ladies, girl, where you pick your man up at? Did you pick your man up at dust? Dust buckets are us. You must have. And I know some of you younger ladies, you don't want nobody telling you anything. You already know. You already know. You've been on this earth 25, 30 years. You already know. Somebody in their 40s, maybe 50s can't tell you nothing, let alone 60. They old, outdated, antiquated. And you still wanting a ring and you still waiting. So, little case, this is story time. Little mama. People doing what they want to do. They really are. Please don't, ladies, especially in your 20s. In this case, she just, turned 30? Listen to Annie for a minute. I know I'm not your mom. We're going to play I'm your YouTube aunt. And I'm not a mom in real life, but I'm a proud aunt. Listen to me for a minute. Don't beg no man for no ring. When you got to ask a man, first of all, don't even ask a man for a ring. If he wants you to have a ring, he'll go buy it. You don't have to ask him to come to that bedroom, do you? Doing backflips and all of that. Oh, you putting it down. You're putting it down. And you still, he's not putting you down for a ring. You're still not getting what you want. Oh, you putting it down. You sitting up here being a wife, but at a girlfriend price. Said before, said again. If people, how they respect you, how they love you, how they may choose to disrespect you, hoping not. But when they disrespect you, I hate to tell you, baby doll, people doing what they want to do. So this case here, we got somebody, her little number starts with 3. She's 30 and she knows everything. Oh, you think you do? I'm older than you, honey. I don't know everything. And somebody older than me don't know everything. Oh, yeah, but she thinks she knows. You can't tell her nothing. I can tell you one thing. You want a ring? This dude ain't gonna never give it to you. I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna let him know I expect a ring. I thought I'd have a ring by now. Well, you don't have one because he don't want to give it to you. When they come to you, you can maybe do a little hand. I get it, you know. But I would have, my advice, and I know I'm not the relationship expert, trust me for sure. But I can share this with you. Don't go asking no man for no ring no 2 and 3 times. So with my ex, I was looking on a Sunday. I was looking online, looking at something, and I clicked on an advertisement, and it had a ring. I was like, ooh. And he's looking at it where, he's reading the paper, Wall Street Journal, reading the paper. It's on a Sunday. I said, oh, wow, look at that. And he looked at it, and I was like, ooh, that's nice. And I wasn't, I wouldn't even think about that. He said, get dressed and let's go. Where are we going? We're going to go ahead and get that ring. He said, jewelry's in your future. Uh-oh. Going to Tiffany shop. It don't take long to put some clothes on and get dressed. I'm like, oh my goodness. Let me get just a shorts and t-shirt. Oh no. Here we go. So I got dressed, excited. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we went and I got that ring I got the ring. I still have the ring. Why'd I bring that up? People doing what they want to do. I had no idea. Again, all I did, I clicked on the advertisement. And the advertisement had that ring. Ooh, and I saw that ring, boogity, and he said that. I sure did get dressed. Oh, yeah, I was ready. I don't know if I put full makeup on, I just know I got dressed, looked nice, grabbed my purse. Boom, here we go. Mm-hmm. Why? He wanted me to have that ring. Again, people doing what they want to do. Don't ask the man for a ring. So her little Miss Know-It-All, oh, she thinks she knows. Okay. Okay. She thinks she knows. You can't tell her nothing. Younger ladies, nobody's trying to get up in your face, and we don't have the recipe for everything. But it's some things we've known. There are some things I've learned dealing with women I already know not to do. Not because I've done it or experienced it. You see, I don't have any children. That was never my plan. Even before marriage, the conversation came. Even during marriage, that just was not my thing to have a child. I wasn't trying to. No, I kind of like my life differently. With not no kids. But I can tell a lot of things about women being single parents, baby mamas, because I've seen it. So I don't have to experience to know. So this case here. I spoke to him recently, her man, and he says, "Oh, she's always down in the dumps. She's not fun to be around. She just always seems sad and depressed. I don't know what the issue is." And so he's like, "What do you think?" I said, "Have you asked her?" And she just shrugs it off. And I came out and told him. I said, "I can tell you what the issue is." I said, "The issue is she's having a financial problem, which is not news to him. She's made that perfectly clear." I said, "She's having a financial problem." I said, "And the issue is she doesn't have any help. She's working, I guess, an extra hour, extra job, whatever, trying to get something going. You're not stepping in to help." I said, "So how do you expect some woman to be sitting up here all happy-go-lucky and all, hey, I'm the cheerleader, how do you expect that when somebody's sitting up here, they're facing a major financial problem and they need financial help and there's no help coming?" It's different than like saying, "Okay, so-and-so, your money's kind of tight right now. But hey, let's say the next month or two, you're gonna get $20,000 or $30,000. Well, now $20,000 or $30,000, you can kind of maneuver until then, and that can help you out. Okay. Oh, okay. With 20, 30. Oh, okay. So let's kind of sit tight. That's different. But when you are sitting up in the situations, as many Americans are, many people are across the globe, and you're sitting up here and you've got these expenses, and it's like you're working and working and working. Oh, I work so much overtime. Yep. And you just gave more money to the tax man. But that's a different video. You're doing all of this right here, and you still can't get ahead, and there's no help. So I told him, I said, "So what do you expect?" I said, "She's sitting up here in a financial bind. You expect her to be all happy and just, hey, what's going on? Just chilling?" And I spoke my truth to him. She wants a man that's a provider. And she's in a relationship with you, but she's on her own. So then you wonder why she's coming around here, why she ain't all fun and gleeful. And, hey, are you really kidding me? I'm like, that's the deal. And I said she's struggling because she's already made you aware of her financial problems and that she would need some assistance, and you're not doing anything. You're doing nothing. One of my nephews, he said to me, he says, "Man, I look at the money you've been giving me since this happened." He's like, "I got to take care of you when I'm old," and I have to laugh. No. If I can help do something because I want to, you got to plan. I'm going to help you achieve it. I'm going to do that. I'm not a mom. So, my money, heck, it's been my money since day one. I don't have that. I've not raised children. So, yeah. So I thought about it. So I'm thinking, okay, so at this point, maybe what he's going to say is, you know what? Let me I should do something. Like I said to him, I said, what do you think? I know what it is. And you do too. You're an intelligent, educated man. Really, dude? So then he says to me, so I'm thinking at this point he may say, yeah, maybe I'll try and help do something. I said, well, you know what? She needs help. I said, I don't understand. She's just still there. So then he goes, yeah. She leaving more of her stuff over here. It's like she keeps on slowly bringing in stuff. I'm like, yeah. I said, so she's pulling the, how do I say? I think she's pulling the move in part where you say, hey, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and move in? I said that way she could save some money on some rent. She could save some money on some rent because right now she has a roommate. So let's say if she does save between $500 and $700 a month. Well, 500 in 1 year, that's 6,000. And at this point, she won't be really saving money. I think what she was just trying to do is try to manage her debt. So you think about it. If she moved in with him, because they're playing house anyway, but hey, I mean, that's up to them. I would want if I had a daughter to move in with a man not married, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But anyway, if she moved in with him, then the money she's paying on rent, she could use that money to pay down her bills, okay? And you could cut down, especially on this. She could pay down her bills with that money if she moved in, which I already saw. I'm like, that's what she's probably waiting on. Move stuff in slowly by little by little. What does he do? Yeah, I don't think I want her to move in. So you're getting the benefits of a wife and girlfriend price. She'll cook and clean for you. Bedroom action. She on doing the backflips and all that. You got a pretty girl on your shoulder. But truth be told, in this committed relationship, and she got a 6-figure man from a wealthy family, at best she's got some dinners, maybe some hair and nail money. And you want to wonder why she's in a mood she's not happy to be around. Again, I'm like, even I can see through it. You told me what's happened. Then she's pulled the what do you call this? And that's something, I don't just jump into it unless somebody comes to me with it. And he did. With Lil Mama, she gonna do her own thing. You got it. So then he's like, oh, she's trying to move it. I'm like, yeah, that's normally what happens. He doesn't want that. Oh boy, to my putting all her things up in a box in a closet and having a conversation. Now, just last month, she pulled she's not getting what she expects from the relationship. They're in a committed relationship. She's not getting what she expects from the relationship. So guess what? Maybe, just maybe, we need a break. And maybe it's time for me to go ahead and, to just go my own way. Ladies, unless you really mean that, don't pull that card. Don't do it, baby. Unless you really, really mean it, don't do it. Because see, if you pull that card and then you stay, it's not going to get any better. You don't already pull your hand. Well, I can go ahead now. Maybe just best that I just leave. He's like, okay, stay or go. It's up to you. When a man says that to you, again, I'm not the relationship expert, just the guru. When a man says that to you, when you say that you're about to leave, and he says, stay or go, it's up to you. When a man says that to you, in my mind, oh, hell, you got to go now. You got to go now. It is no option. You can't walk that back. You just something to do. When he says that to you, you got to go. And after her giving her ultimatum, maybe it's just time for her to leave and blah, 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 blah. And he makes it clear, yo, it's up to you. You can stay or go. It's up to you. She's still there. And now you're sitting up here talking about you're going to give it time. No, see, you already pulled that card. Don't ever pull that card unless you're ready to act on it. I would advise anybody, don't ever. So don't be surprised after you pull that card He might turn around and just count you as nothing. He just sees you at this point as a bedroom buddy. And it's bedroom buddy on a budget, because do not delude yourself. Don't be delusional. If you think, oh, that's how these men are, think again. They will get with another woman, especially, child, you never know, a non-black woman, oh man, and really start, because they know how those men kind of have an expectation. It can be under the four boys Billy. Watch him go up there. He might sit up there and try to start paying a light bill. And what's that? This little dude right here, he got some black friends. Again, they got one of them got Becky. Jeepers, you know what he did? He bought Becky a car, even when his child support was bought Becky a brand new car cash, even when the child support was due. Yes, bought Becky a car cash, part of that little crew. But she's still sticking around. He can't help you. And I noticed none of those little black men over there have complained to him like, hey man, you shouldn't have bought Becky that brand new car paying cash without your 401k. Why? People are doing what they want to do. All this struggle love, you can miss me with that, boo. Oh, before I do struggle love, honey, I will walk alone. I will be single, single, single. I'm serious. And thanks to the ones who pointed that out. They said the song, I think it's called I'm living a single, single, single life. Cameo, I think. Yes. So two people put that in the comment sections on a prior video. Thank you very much. But yeah, I said that's interesting. There are black men out here, I'm telling you. You got some of these dudes out here, baby doll, they are out here struggling. Do you hear me? They're on that struggle. They are struggling. We'll talk about taking on 2 jobs, and let me tell you, it's a Becky at home ain't doing nothing. The one that had their problem, why can't Becky go get a job? She's not gonna work. He's met her father. Why can't Becky go and get a job? And you see your man is struggling. I've seen that before. Even on his side of family, I'm like, okay, so and so has a master's degree. The house is $500K, and you got the cars. One income. Now one income, the money looking funny. Why don't she go and get a job? The kids are in school. You have Becky won't go get a job. But black women struggle up. It's what you've been taught. So see, when you pick up a man from the store called Dust Buckets Are Us, this is what you will get, just like in this dust storm. So here you are in your little ride, going down the street, and you got this dust storm behind. All it's going to do is take up your time. It gets in front of you. You won't be able to see things clearly. You have picked up a man from Dust Buckets Are Us. It's not going to turn out well. What can that dust do for you? That car payment come due? That dust can't do anything for you. You need gas in the vehicle or tune up. Heaven forbid major repairs. This dust storm can do nothing for you. All it's going to do is maybe kind of blind you. You may have to proceed a little bit more careful, because guess what? It's not clear. There's no clarity. That dust storm here, you don't know what's in front of you or behind. So what's the use of having it? It's not adding anything to your life. It is not an asset. It's a liability. But oh yes, little mama, she already knows what to do. You can't tell me I got this. Really. She's pulled the I'm gonna leave. Don't ever if you're not prepared to leave, I really wouldn't recommend pulling that card. I'm gonna leave card. And when a man lets you know you can stay or go, it's up to you. That right there speaks volumes. I think it's really sad when you stick around and you still sticking around playing wifey. Still sticking, I can't wrap my head around it. Still sticking around playing. You're going to give him time? People doing what they want to do. If you go to a store, the Dust Buckets Are Us, and pick up your man, that's what to expect. Expect nothing. And you can give him time and pull I'm going to show him, and I'm putting, yep, you still putting it down. Yeah. Oh, I'm putting it down on him. Oh, of course. What you're doing, you're having a little fun, but guess what? All you're really doing is bringing yourself down, because guess what? you're not going to be happy. And that tells me it might be an issue of low self-esteem. Do you think he's the only one out there? First of all, what are you getting out of it? And it can't be too much fun, because I can't see hanging with a man too much fun and he can't do anything for you. Seriously. I don't see how you can even find him attractive. But see, you've been shopping at dust buckets already. So I guess that's where you got your man. So don't go, you up here trying to give an ultimatum. Be prepared when you give an ultimatum. That right there to me is a defining moment. Don't beg no man for no ring. When you asking him 3 times and 4 times, to me, I consider that begging a man for a ring. When you got to keep asking a man to do for you and he won't do for you, that right there, it tells it all. And then when you give an ultimatum, he lets you know, yo, you can stay or go. It's up to you. And you still hanging around. I'm going to let you know right now, my personal opinion, you can expect to be abused. Because he already knows, man, he knows what you want, this, that, and the other. He already knows. What's the song by Drew? You already know what he already knows. He knows if he sees you as wifey material or maybe just something to do. And sometimes older chicks might try to tell you a little something. You don't want to listen. Go ahead and do you. You're going to learn the hard way. You can call yourself, I'm going to hang around. And even if you do hang around for a ring, guess what? Don't expect too much. If a man is not doing much for you now when he doesn't really have you on lock, what do you expect when he does? But again, I know. This case here, she's 30 years old. She knows everything. You can't tell me nothing. I can tell you this right here. Your stuff going to be in a box, boo. Your thing is about to be in a box. And he keeping his options open. That's why he doesn't care. I thought about that. Who the heck got a woman? She acting sad and depressed. Of course, you acting like you're being a dust bucket. Can't help you, but he won't. Speaks volumes. So yeah, these kind of relationships right here, the handwriting, it is on the wall. It's on the wall. So go ahead. Here you are in your little car, easing on down the road. This dust in the background, that's the best you're going to get. It's nothing. And then you wonder why they so about black women. Oh, why they so, they so mean and so this and so that, got an attitude. Because guess what? It's the community, and they are the daughters of the seed of poverty D. The men are, as a collective, they're not providers or protectors. So here you are. You just thrown out into this mean old world. What the hell you expect with no protection? That's just like somebody sitting up here. They got some bullets coming and all of that, and riot gear. And then other people, they got a helmet on. They got a shield. A helmet on and a shield. And then you wonder why the person who doesn't have a helmet on, a shield, don't even have a piece of Old Navy jacket. They don't have nothing. Wonder why. Why that person all upset? Running and hollering. Well, damn, you see them bullets flying, rubber bullets coming. Other folks got a helmet and a shield on. Ooh, they can go run into this vehicle and get some safety. And then hear other people, no helmet, no shield, no vehicle to run to. You just out there on your own, and you wonder why that person is all panicky. Or they got hit in the leg, got hit in the back. Why she always hyped up? Well, she's been hitting the leg in the back, and she's out there. They're shooting rubber bullets at people. There's no helmet for her. There's no shield. There's no shelter to run to. So that person is out there on their own. What the heck you expect? Why is she that way? You think? Are you playing a game? Ladies, learn when to leave. Put your trust in dust if you must. You're going to find out how it's going to turn out for you, little lady. You're going to see. You're going to see. Nobody can tell you anything. You're going to learn the hard way. Don't pull that I'm going to leave card. Because again, you pull the I'm going to leave card and you are still there, I'm telling you, don't be surprised. You might expect just to be treated like nothing. Or it might get worse. But as I said before, I said again, however people treat you, whether they love, honor you, respect, disrespect you, remember at the end of the day, all of us People are doing what they want to do. Put your trust in dust if you must. But where they doing this at is crazy to me. And I see these young ones, can't nobody tell you anything. Okay. You're going to find yourself heartbroken. As my daddy told me, if it's not benefiting you, what are you doing that for? And he put that into me. Heck, we was like, oh my God, a kid, like junior high. You get older, if it's not benefiting you, what are you doing it for? So you sitting up here with a man that can help you, that can do for you, and he doesn't. Honey, time is precious. Might be a good idea to keep your options open. Again, don't ask no man for no ring. Please, don't do it. Don't ask the man for a ring. Don't ask a man to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Because if he doesn't know, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck with that one. So these men walking around here, there are no providers or protectors. They wonder why the women sitting up here sad and depressed. Because of you! They done hitch their wagon to a loser. And some of these dudes can't afford to do it. But hey, that's what happens when you pick up one of these old low vibrational, not into you, dust buckets. So don't pick up a man at Dust Buckets R Us. Don't do it. You deserve so much better. So I want to share that with you. Maybe some of the young ones will listen. Don't do it. It's not going to turn out well for you. It's not going to work out. Ain't no prayer cloth gonna help you. You might can get your prayer warrior. I don't know about that, but my odds are it's not gonna help you. Why? People are doing what they want to do. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for listening. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, dislike. Hey, if you don't like it, I get it. It's okay. But let me know your thoughts from some of the younger ones, every male or female, some of the older ones. Let me know what you think about it. But trying to tell this young lady, I see she's headstrong. And the direction that she's going with this relationship, honey, is all wrong. Old boy's putting your stuff into a box. Not going to ask you to move in. Not going to try and help you. But he wants you to be all happy and perky and get to that bedroom. That's sad. But hey, play yourself at your own risk. I'm out.